It's the holiday season, guys. It's time to cook up a stump. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing a super easy, no stress Thanksgiving menu. And of course, I have my whole chicken here because my family, we are not a fan of turkey. So what I usually do is just to get a whole chicken, and of course that still gives the vibe of a turkey. So as you guys can see, I'm going ahead to like cut up the chicken. I love to give maybe 2 to 3 or maybe 4 cuts, on the chicken body, so that way when I put in the seasoning, the spices, it's gonna penetrate and go right into the chicken. So over here, as you guys can see, I'm going ahead to put on some olive oil, and this will help give the chicken that feel as if it's fried when it's all done and ready. So over here I have all my spices, I have my adobo, I have my knorr, I have paprika, I have thyme, I have onion powder. And another thing I absolutely love to do, especially when I'm garnishing chicken or when I'm spicing chicken, is to put in kind of maybe a sauce. As you guys can see, I added some barbecue sauce, and this is going to give it this texture. I love when I'm applying spices on my chicken, so that way it sticks. I notice whenever I go in with my spice, like sprinkle spice, it doesn't really penetrate the chicken. But when you make your seasoning and your spices into kind of a paste and then rub it in, as you guys can see the way I'm rubbing it in, it makes the chicken taste far much better. Just take your time and saturate it, guys. Like, you want the chicken, when it's done, you want all the parts of the chicken to be tasty, just like the outside. You know how sometimes the outside of the chicken tastes so good and then the inside is like bland? I don't like my inside chicken, like in the inside of my chicken, to be bland. Another way you can do it also is maybe you can go in with a cooking needle and put the seasoning inside it. But anyways, you guys, I put it inside the oven at 350 degrees, and we're going to bake the chicken for an hour. And then over here, guys, as you can see, I have my water already running, and I just added some salt, and I love to add some adobo. I'm an adobo lover, guys. When it comes to kind of giving my food taste, I absolutely love some adobo. And once I added those, I'm going ahead to add my elbow macaroni. Of course, when we're talking of mac and cheese, guys, your elbow macaroni is just what you need for it. So I added that, and then when it comes, like, this is a secret, guys. This is something, like, I used to shy away from mac and cheese before because I didn't know like the proper cheese to use. But let me tell you guys, when you go ahead and use some sharp cheddar cheese, some mild cheese, Colby cheese, like, I love to mix about 2 to 3 different cheeses when I'm making my mac and cheese. And this one right here is, as you guys can see, it's in a block, because the block cheese, like, they taste far better, and they also kind of look much better when you're making mac and cheese. So as you guys can see, I shredded those two, and then guys, when it comes to making your mac and cheese, oh my gosh, you see this cheese right here, the Velveeta cheese. This is a huge secret. If you're suffering, like if you find it difficult to make mac and cheese, definitely try out this cheese. It's so creamy. It's, oh my gosh, look at this, guys. That is actually cheese. It feels like butter. Like, it's so creamy, and it's gonna make your mac and cheese really nice and creamy. So I go ahead and cut it into block, and I just added butter inside my pan. I'm gonna sprinkle some flour. This is gonna act as a thickener for the mac and cheese. And once I get that going, I'm gonna go ahead and add some milk. Either you use a whole milk or you use evaporated milk. But these ingredients, oh my gosh, guys, ever since I discovered how to make mac and cheese, it's been a hit, like back to back in my home. My kids, they absolutely love mac and cheese. And as you guys can see, you're gonna leave the milk to simmer maybe for a minute or two, and then I'm gonna go in and add my block cheese, of course, because the cheese is so creamy, the cheese is so soft. Within like 2-3 minutes, the cheese is gonna absolutely dissolve into the milk. Oh my gosh, guys, I don't even know how to, like, for Thanksgiving, if you're on a table and there's no mac and cheese, just know that something is missing. Like, there can't be Thanksgiving without mac and cheese. So I was like, you know what, out of all the meals I planned on making for Thanksgiving, I just decided to share this chicken, the whole chicken, and also mac and cheese with you guys, because of course there is no how I can't cook everything that we're going to be making for Thanksgiving now, because like during Thanksgiving we won't have nothing to cook. But anyways, you guys, as you guys saw, I went ahead and seasoned up my sauce. I added knorr and also paprika, and then over here I'm going to go ahead and sieve out the water off of the mac, and I added it into a bowl. Another secret ingredient is to add your butter and sour cream. This right here is a hit. Like, it's a must whenever I'm making mac and cheese. Just add that sour cream, add your butter, mix it, and then the heat from the mac, it's gonna dissolve the butter. And once everything is well dissolved, I'm gonna go in with the sauce, just add it up in there. Oh my gosh. And then you just gradually just turn it in, just, oh my gosh, guys. And for some reason I felt like the lighting, my ring light was taking out the real color from the mac. So I went ahead and switched off my ring light, so you guys, you can see, look how rich that mac and cheese is. And I don't like my mac and cheese to have too much cheese or too much butter. As you guys can see, everything is just perfect, because remember that we're still going to add the shredded cheese on top of the already made mac and cheese. So I got my baking dish and I went ahead and added the first half of the mac, as you guys can see, and now I'm going to go ahead and just add the shredded cheese on top of it. This is going to give it like that creamy feel, that creamy texture when it's all done and ready. Of course, over here I went ahead and added the last set, and then I'm going to go in and add more shredded cheese on top of it. And another secret ingredient I love to use is some paprika. I love to sprinkle a little bit of paprika and then parsley, just to give it that nice garnished look. I love to add a little bit of parsley, and then we're going to go ahead and cover this with a foil paper for 20 minutes. Like, we're going to bake it for 20 minutes, and then after the 20 minutes we're going to remove it and then let it like stand. We're going to remove the wrapping sheet and then put it back in the oven to bake for another 20 minutes. So in total we're going to be baking it for 40 minutes. And of course, don't forget your chicken, guys. I had to bring out the chicken, just to run in some of the juice, on the chicken, because like it was facing upside down. So of course I had to go in and sprinkle some of the juice, on the chicken. But look at this, guys. Can you see all those sauce on that chicken? That chicken was so delicious that like I can't even wait for Thanksgiving to come around, because I still have 2 more whole chicken to bake for Thanksgiving. I really can't wait, guys. But anyways, I went ahead and just cleaned up the kitchen while everything was cooking. I'm cleaning up the kitchen. But yep, guys, please, if you find value, kindly hit that like button below. And I'm so sorry, because you guys know I'm used to saying oh my gosh and things like that. I'm so sorry. That is like an in-between word I always use. But yep, guys, I just went ahead and cleaned up the kitchen while the food was cooking. And definitely let me know like your menu, let me know the recipe you're making for this Thanksgiving. But yeah, 20 minutes, it's all over. So you guys can see the cheese is looking really nice. I'm still going to put it back in the oven for another 20 minutes. But yep, guys, after this, the whole food was popping, it was banging, it was giving all it's supposed to give. Look at that mac and cheese, guys, and then look at how juicy that chicken looks. But yep, guys, I went ahead and dug into the food. It really tasted so good. My kids, they ate like 4 up to 4 plates, guys. Like everybody, they wanted more and they wanted more and they wanted more. But yep, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and till my next one, I will see you all very soon. Bye.